Yo, what's up, what's up? I'm RENZ Davis. Welcome to another RENZ Reactions. Whoa. Did I hear that right? Is that a rematch? On Defend Fight Club? Dang, that's good. So, you heard it right. Rematch. It is the precursor to a rubber match, but it could be the difference between 1-0 and 2-0. I guess we'll find out. But a little background on this particular fight. It was Umalt versus David. These two have met once before, only for one of the men to come out short. He got submitted. Well, not really submitted. He got choked out. It was a bummer, but he went out like a champ. But he was controlling the fight for the first 2 rounds, and then the third round, he was continuing the assault until he got caught in a triangle. But let's see if history repeats itself, or if we're going to have the score settled. As I say, without further ado, let's commence. Here we go. The combatants have entered the field. Rules of the rounds. We have 3 3-minute rounds. They're going to be using 8-ounce gloves. And they're using unified rules of mixed martial arts. Here we go. Round 1 is begin. David coming out a little bit hot. Let's see if Umalt can match the pace. Came in with a really big reaching punch. Umalt needs to use more controlled measures just to get in and get the takedown. David, on the other hand, he needs to maintain a particular amount of distance, use a little bit more boxing than kicking. Because last time in the last fight, he used too much kicking, kept getting his foot caught, and then got taken down. Oh, he almost got himself caught again. Another reaching punch. But it does seem that Umalt is keeping a little bit more pressure on him. Ooh, good side kick to the body from Umalt. That looked like a decent little overhand right. They get it clenched up. And let's see what happens. Oh, he's getting a throw. He takes straight to side control. But it's not in vain. It looks like David is starting to get himself back into a position which he can recover from. Almost in the guard. He needs to control that head, otherwise Umalt can start lifting up and start beating him up from a dominant position. Very nice. David trying to circle his left leg around to get into a triangle position. But it looks like Umalt is not having any of that. Not this time, I tell you. Both are in a somewhat neutral position where both of them can land punches. But I gotta imagine this is much more tiring for David. And they separate. Umalt in the standing. David looked like he's getting ready to throw some up kicks. Ooh, almost got that one. And the ref calling for a stand-up. Very little time to work. 5 seconds left in the round. Looks like they're both still in a bit of a feel-out phase in the stand-up, but on the ground it looks like it's very established on what they're trying to accomplish. David trying to get a dominant submission from the bottom, while Umalt is trying to get some established ground and pound. Nice replay. As you can see, David trying to get into those little submission positions, trying to repeat success from the last time they fought. But I think Umalt has learned from the last time, and he's not going to let it happen again. Fool them once, shame on them. They read my mind. Dang, still good. Now, I'm not sure what they're whispering into David's ears right there. If I were the coaches, I would be telling them, keep it standing, use that distance, box him. Get his hands, get distracted with the hands, then throw your kicks. As for Umalt, he needs to keep the pressure moving and get the takedown. But be wary of submissions by David, because David is being very game about how he's throwing submissions from that bottom position. Wow, that looks like a really fancy water for a street fight. Dang. Loving your budget, guys. Dang. Umalt looks like he means business. He is super serious. Here we go, round number 2. Still a bit of a feeling out process, doing a little patty cake thing. Both of them are in orthodox stance. But Umalt is the one that's pressing forward. Definitely some good lateral movement by David, though. Hard to take someone down when they're moving side to side. Ooh. I can't tell if that hit or if that was a grazing overhand punch. Shots fired and shots returned. There we go. He gets him up and dumps him down. Separates him. And the ref is pausing it. He's resetting the action to the center of the field. Well, that was a waste of effort then. He just let him stand up anyway. Good 1-2. Now this is a tactic that I think is going to benefit Umalt a little bit more than David right now. Keeping him on his heels and keeping him moving backwards. Ooh, that was a nice little hook. Umalt is starting to get a little bit of that respect from him. And they're down. Will they stand it up and recenter the action is a better question. He hasn't done it yet, but that doesn't mean they won't do it in a moment. Very nice ground and pound. He needs to throw more of those punches and try and distract him to get a pass. Oh, or stand up, I guess. That works too, Umalt. He needs to watch out for those up kicks for certain. No, he's letting him stand up. Back to the center of the field. They're starting to feel each other out a bit more. Throwing a leg kick and a miss. Jab and a miss. Oh, this is exactly where Umalt wants to be. Right in that clinch to get that takedown. And looks like they put themselves back into a bit of a stalemate where they're both kind of controlling each other on the ground. Umalt trying to pin that left leg from circling around to get to a guard position. And end of the round. Alright, so far, if I had to score this right now, I'd say that first round was... I wouldn't even say split. I would have to give that mostly to Umalt. He was definitely putting much more effort into pushing the action. And then he got to the ground. Second round, I have to give it all to Umalt. He was definitely pushing the pace and definitely establishing dominant positions. He got 2 of those takedowns, which is excellent. Unless it was 3. I miscounted. Leave it in the comments section. How many takedowns did he get in round 2? Ooh, that was a takedown for sure. Okay, let's see what the corners have to offer for advice. Alright, so if I was in David's corner right now, I would be telling him that we are in urgent mode. This is DEFCON 3. We need to start acting. This is no time to try and fight off your back. You need to fight on your feet. You need to throw jab, cross, hook, round kick combos. Get Umalt to take his mind off David's kicks and start putting his mind in his hands. As for advice from Umalt's corner, I have to imagine that they're saying something along the lines of keep working, watch out for the submissions from the opponent's bottom guard, keep moving forward. You're doing awesome. Those takedowns, landing. Here we go, round number 3. Last round. Should be interesting to see where this all goes. Very nice leg kick. This would be the perfect time for David to start unloading. David is behind in points. He doesn't want to lose that way. There still is a chance. There's always a chance of a punch, a kick, something just kind of like going right into it. We saw that last time these two fought. Ooh, that was a nice kick. Was that a front kick? Mascuzi. Nice leg trip right there. This is definitely not where David wants to be if he wants to progress and win the fight. Because it does seem that Umalt learned a lot from the last time. He's keeping an eye on where his position is so he doesn't get submitted like last time. He's been very mindful. Major improvement, Umalt. Nicely done. As a matter of fact, the way that Umalt is kind of throwing the ground and pound is very remnant of Tito Ortiz's style of ground and pound. He's keeping a certain amount of control with his head to the chest. Ooh, that's definitely not Tito Ortiz style. He definitely doesn't stand up like that. Definitely not a good position to be in. Both people can get kicked, but only one person can get kicked in a manner that's going to be like really devastating. Those up kicks, they hurt. Nice front kick. Didn't really land too much. Powered right through to another. Oh. Looked like he almost took his back from that position. Oh. He's getting a triangle? No. He's getting stacked. Stacked and pounded out. Actually, he got stacked and cracked. Keeping those legs lively, like he's going to try and aim for an up kick somewhere. He needs to watch out for those up kicks, though. It looks like he's getting dangerously close to the belt line. Could be painful. Less than 30 seconds left in the fight. Let's see where this goes. Both fighters back to their feet. Less than 20 seconds to work. Let's see where this goes. Looks like David's trying to engage the takedown now. Oh! Umalt got that whizzer in, go straight for a throw on that. Nicely done. That looked effortless. Like a hot knife through butter. 2 seconds, 1, and that is the fight. Oof, man. Now, if you saw my Instagram post earlier, you'll know that I predicted Umalt was going to win. Let's see if that's the decision that the judges make, or if this is a New Mexico kind of judging, or New Mexico commission. But either way, man, not gonna lie, it takes a particular amount of courage and a particular amount of, like, you know, athleticism to just hop onto the field, hop into the arena, hop into the octagon, the ring, anything, and put it on the line like that. So to Umalt and David, I salute you both, man. Congratulations on competing. It was a great fight. Now we go to the judge's decision. It was a rough fight for David, that's for sure, man. But David, if you're listening to this, there's no shame. You went out there and you fought. Remember that, buddy. Here it comes. Judge's decision. Had a feeling it was going to be Umalt this time. Now we're at 1-1. I'm actually more curious to see these two compete again. Again? Yeah, again. That fight was brilliant. I want to see the trilogy. I want to see these two meet one more time to establish who gets the last laugh, who gets their hand raised one more time. That would be brilliant. But yes, congratulations, Umalt. You got an awesome win on that. To David, you'll get him next time. Don't worry, there's always a chance to recover and take a win. You didn't lose, you learned. Well, thank you guys for watching. Travel safely, rock up. Wait, I ain't finished yet. I am suspiciously close to 100 subscribers.
100 subscribers, that's a lot.
Now, if I get 100 subscribers before 2021 begins, aka the end of 2020, I get to do a RENZ reveals. What's the reveal? I'm going to do 100 kicks. That's going to be 100 kicks for my right leg, 100 kicks for my left leg. But here's the kicker. Pun intended. You guys get to choose what kick I do. Send me a message on Instagram at official_RENZ_Davis. It'll be right there. Or leave it in the comments. Whatever kick gets the most, gets the majority is the kick I do. Whether it's front kick, side kick, roundhouse kick, crane kick.
Please don't do crane kick. Please don't do crane kick.
Or even back kick. I'm going to do it. But only if I get to 100 subscribers before 2021. That's 14 subs away. 14 subs. Yeah, it looks like 5. Don't worry about that. Travel safely. Rock on.